Hey everyone, it's K147 and it's unfortunately only me today, but hey, it's time to conclude the K147 revisit. Yeah, I got my words started up. The K147 revisit of Sonic Adventure 2. So, oh yeah, better get your popcorn, chips, and your soda ready, kids, because this is gonna be quite a long run. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought like, oh, let's just put it all in one video, just make things easier for everybody, but I mean, because I'm doing post, this is also kind of, I mean, well, let's see though. I haven't done a video this long in a while. Well, post-wise at least. I'm just so used to doing actual live now, so I guess I'm trying to show that I can do both. But anyways.
You haven't given up yet?
Well, her wannabe boyfriend's on the board, that's why. Because, well, you know, I'll just say this one last time. Just because I always feel the need to say it. I always support Rouge and Knuckles over Rouge and Shadow, though, because I think they just work better together. But yeah, because they kind of had, once again, they kind of had something going here, but it just gets thrown out the window.
What's that on the screen?
Yeah. Yeah, don't mind the old man. But anyway, like on the subject of last story, I guess. This version of last story, I don't know why, but I just think it just had the bigger impact and a lot bigger, like, I don't really know how to say it, but I guess experience, maybe. Like, maybe the experience of this one was a lot more impactful and a little bit more, because I really don't want to say epic, because, I mean, because, you know, in SA1, it's kind of like, well, I mean, we kind of knew this was going to happen anyways, and it's kind of the finale of SA1, but in this game, like, for some reason in this game, I just like how it adds more pieces to the puzzle. Like, yeah, I mean, this also is a great moment too. Well, it's kind of freaking dark for a Sonic game, because, yeah, because basically, he gets shot to death right there, or something like that. He gets put down by execution team, or Nazis, but you know what I mean. You know, like like maybe gun, perhaps, maybe. Yeah, like kind of risque and dark for a Sonic game. Oh yeah, that's the only instance where Scott Dryhair was actually good as Knuckles. Like in Heroes, like he's not that great, but in this game, well, then again, Knuckles never. I mean, Knuckles, he's never had the best voice actor, but I can't really think of one that's actually who is the best Knuckles. Like seriously, I almost want to say Dan Green, but yeah, well, it's Dan Green. But anyways, on the subject of last story again, just the fact that it puts the puzzle pieces together, like this bit right here, kind of explains things, like. Well, kind of adds more to it. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say myself right now, actually, but basically I just like how it's. I think Last Story is just a little bit more better executed and a little bit more. I guess I could say I enjoyed it for what it was, as opposed to like SA1. Because I mean, after this one, Heroes is like so predictable, like. And I'm sorry, it's really cliche because it's like the real superpower of teamwork. Will defeat Metal Sonic. Shadow, well, I mean, Shadow answered a few questions, but it made the infamous, "You were created from my blood." Yeah, that makes everyone wanna, that actually kind of made me despise the game a bit. And then 06. Honestly, 06, it was, I think they were trying to go for a little bit more, like, epic scale finale, but, like, God, this is the glorious death of Sonic just made me want to throw up. And then it doesn't even happen anyways. Well, I mean, that's good to happen because Sonic 06 shouldn't have happened. And then, like, after, and then, you know, it's weird because after 06, like, all the other last stories were a part of the game. It wasn't like a separate part of it. I mean, remember, like, in Black Knight and Secret Rings, where it's like, you had to get all the, secret rings, and then in Black Knight, you actually had to reboot the game again. Oh God, it's kind of funny because I don't think I ever said this in Black Knight because that playthrough, I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to go back to that playthrough because Sega will like copyright like the last cutscene or something like that before Merlina. But it's funny because IGN, they thought that that was the end of the game, and they wrote the review after finishing the game. I'm just like, wow, fucking IGN, internet gaming nerds or noobs. There you go. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Internet gaming noobs. Yep, that's IGN in a nutshell right there. All right, let's not try to exploit and let's not try to bash on IGN because I'm sure a lot of people do that already. But anyways, like, oh shit, this bit. Oh god. That's right. But why is it the size of a Chaos Emerald? It's like Knuckles duplicated the green Chaos Emerald right there. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I mean, it would make sense if he. I mean, it's more portable, but he can just put the emerald in his invisible pockets. It's infinite space in there. Come on, man. Like what the fuck, man? It's just like, seriously. And there's all of Cannon's core right there. I know, what a smart 8-year-old. But like, it's weird because even though Tails is like the genius of the team, he really shows that nowadays. It's just that like he's just there to be a sidekick and that's it. Like, I haven't seen Tails done anything like out of the ordinary aside from being the Tinkerer in like any game after maybe this game actually. Yeah. Cause then like, well, I mean, sure, in like all the other games, he's chauffeur. Yeah, he got promoted to. He got, or actually, I would probably say that the demotion. Like Tails went from like the smart brains of the team to the chauffeur. Yeah, that. God, Tails, what happened, man? Yeah, I mean, okay. Well, anyways, on the subject of Cannon's Core, I actually do like Cannon's Core, specifically for the fact that you play it everybody. And they all contribute something, instead of like fucking 06 where it's like, oh, let's get the Chaos Emerald, we're all doing the same thing. Or like Hero that's like, oh yeah, let's distract him, let's distract Metal Sonic and just play with the same gameplay mechanics. No, man, at least in this version, you're doing something different in the levels too. To be fair, yeah. Even though like the characters, oh shit, even though the characters might play the same, at least you're doing something different. God. I was trying to do the rocket punch, excuse me. If you actually get the rocket punch on the Chaos, it actually instantly kills them. So, I mean, that's a nice little tip to know. But yeah, like, they're just still annoying all the same. But yeah, I mean, like, once again, everyone does something that only they can do. Well, sort of, I guess. Sort of. Because only Tails and Eggman can destroy those doors. Which, actually, you know, it's kind of funny. Because in Sonic X, though, I actually kind of like how they did Cannon's Core in Sonic X, because they kind of did the same thing in this game actually, where it's like everyone kind of contributes to helping, and those fucking stupid robot goons are there. I fucking forgot their name because they're just so unmemorable, and it's been like years since I've seen Sonic X. But anyways, like on that subject though, at least they kind of you know, threw back to how it was in this game. But yeah, I mean, hey. Not that the final battle, though. Holy shit, the final battle in Sonic X. Jesus Christ. I'll only support the Japanese version for a reason I will explain in the actual fight. But it's so dumb how when it was translated to NA, it's so bad. It made me throw up, like physically. But anyways, like back onto Sonic X really quick. There's one bit that I really liked, which was I can't remember who activated the water actually. That they do in this game, but basically like Sonic, Knuckles, and I believe the two robots, they're help carrying the Master Emerald. So hey, there you go, they found their youth. They're fucking hard laborers. But like Knuckles punches his fist in the wall to prevent them from moving, which is like, wow, that was actually a really cool detail, and that was actually really smart of Knuckles for the first time in forever, like literally. Yeah. I don't know. It just like, if I were to say like what was probably the most fun and probably the best last story experience, I would probably say SA2 in a way. Yeah, I would probably say SA2. Just the way it was executed and everything, it was just great. I can't really like, well, I mean, unless you want to be pedantic and say like other Sonic games, but I don't really. I mean, like they could be the quote unquote last story of the game, but I mean, that's just also being pedantic too. Nope. Camera can be sometimes. Sometimes it can be like both camera and controlled at this in this section actually. Cause like, cause when I look back at this now, I could have just gone for that. Yeah, I think you saw it like within like the far middle one, like just before the switch actually. Excuse me. Like just before that, I probably could have made one of them actually, but hey, Walker controls. I don't trust the jumping mechanics. I'm sorry. So anyways, how's everyone today? It's actually September 22nd today. The reason why I bring that up because literally in 1 week, Persona 4 Dancing All Night comes out. Oh my god! You know, I actually I just got done watching the stupid little unboxing video on Atlas USA on the Dancing All Night Disco Fever edition. And I'm just like, yeah, you're right, John Hartman. I bought that shit for $80, I believe. Yeah, $80. But dude, like, it's worth because you get a case, a Vita skin, like DLC, free DLC, and like, what was it? You also get a pouch. Yeah, I said pouch. Free DLC, and hang on, what else did they? What am I missing? I think I'm missing something. Oh, like a keychain, and that nice ass boxing. Holy shit! Maybe I'll unbox it myself. Just because like I wanted to show off, and because dancing it's Persona, and you know, I mean honestly, it's Persona. It's a milked ass series, but hey, I'm still gonna play it anyways. Now it's milked as Kingdom Hearts. Jesus fucking Christ! Like I actually just realized today that there's a 2.8 coming out on PS4 now in development. I'm like, Jesus! And you know what's on there? 3D HD remake of Dream Drop Distance. I'm like, holy shit! Are you kidding me? You know, oh yeah, and there's also that Kingdom Hearts 2.9. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be about, but I'm sure it's probably. Oh shit! Oh my god! And I just didn't make it. So lame. I don't know what that's about. I don't even know what 2.9 is supposed to be about. Yeah, I mean, you think Persona 4 is milked? Kingdom Hearts is a super milked series now that I think about it actually. Like, Jesus, how many games are there out for there now? And then think of how many HD remakes there are now. Fucking ridiculous, man. But anyways, like, in terms of like difficulty, I would say that Knuckles is actually the hardest one to do. Especially if you don't have the air necklace. Because you have to do everything like perfectly without the air necklace. But anyways, like after that, I probably would say that's a hard question actually. What's second though? Because I don't find them particularly hard. It's just yeah, cause I can't think of any other one that would be a close second, or would be my second hardest one. Maybe maybe Rouge. Just because of the fact that you have to look for the switch, maybe, or look for the. Well, yeah, look for the switch to open the switch, maybe. Maybe Tails would probably be the easiest, though. Sometimes I even want to say Rouge might actually be the easiest. Well, I would also say like Sonic's would also be like middle, maybe. But it is fun though. I mean, at least like last story actually lasts more than 15 minutes in this version. I mean, I'm pretty sure it does though. Cause like in all, I feel like in all the other Sonic ones that had a last story though, well, all 3 of them, it's just too much talking in like in them. Cause like Sonic Heroes had like maybe 4 or 5 cutscenes though, and you've played at each team for like a little bit, and then I think you can beat Metal Sonic in like maybe 6 or 7 minutes tops. So I mean that's not very long gameplay. And then like in Shadow, it's just a lot of fucking cutscenes, one fucking stupid level, and then Black Doom, or is it Devil Doom? Right? I'm pretty sure it's Devil Doom, right? But yeah, and then Sonic 06 is just fucking long ass loading screens, and you can't even. Oh shit! Long ass loading screens, and hang on, because I'm thinking long ass loading screens and fucking dumb level. Yeah, dumb level. Yeah, end of the world. Too long for its own good. Well, I mean, honestly though, it's only long because of the goddamn loading screens. Everything else is just. Because once again, Sonic 06 is just a gigantic mess of a game. And then all the other games is just that, you know, it's just a part of the main story. I did like colors though. I honestly did like colors for what they kind of did for the last part. Terminal velocity. But maybe what wasn't Unleashed again? It was like Eggman Land. Oh god, Eggman Land. No, please no. Eggman Land's one of the hardest levels I've ever played. Well, I need to practice it actually because I will actually be doing Unleashed for Seedspring commentaries. So be on the lookout for that in the future. So it's just gonna be it's gonna be so bad because I literally have not played that game in years. Like I don't even remember the last time I even played Unleashed. Oh Jesus Christ! Look at some Amy animations right there. Like, what is she doing? Why is she talking to herself? It makes her look like a psychopath. Like she's trying to talk to a goat. But apparently, like in the Dreamcast version, Big's actually supposed to run across that screen, and that's what Big's doing. He's talking to Amy. So it looks a little bit better than Amy just looking like an idiot and talking to herself. Because well. If anyone remembers me talking about Sonic X, if you're actually paying attention to this video, lol. It's weird because Amy talks sense into Shadow, when in Sonic X it's Chris. It's like, wow, fucking really?
I know that people fight over the most trivial things. Some people may be selfish, like the professor said.
And I mean, this is also.
If they try their best and never give up
Yeah, I feel like they could have made this a little bit more impactful because I feel like they kind of just dumbed down what Amy could have said just to appeal to kids. But I mean, you could have made it a little bit more like mature for kids. You know, make it more deeper. This is one of the more deeper and like slightly darker games in my opinion. It's not like Sonic Heroes where everything's all chippy, happy, teamwork, friendship, blah 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 blah. And Sonic 06 where it's like super try hard, but I mean Sonic is appealed to kids here in NA. In Japan it's actually targeted more towards teenagers actually. Hence why they kind of sort of swear in the Japanese version, like, you know, naturally. Yeah, and also that's the only time you'll ever see Shadow show any emotion. Once again, this is the only game that I support Shadow's character. Okay, now, oh Jesus Christ, this is so bad because this cutscene is also in 4.3 aspect ratio, but the next cutscene that played after it, it's probably the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in this game. Well, this version of the game, you'll see. I'll talk about it pretty soon.
It looks just like the shrine of the Master Emerald.
That you abandoned, you asshole.
Designed the core like a shrine to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
Oh yeah, that makes sense, but like, how would they know? Like, Jesus, like you know, honestly, Angel Island must not be that much of a big secret, to be honest. Yeah. Oh god, this is the most generic and most bland Sonic villain in Sonic history. Like, the Bio Lizard. Whoop-de frickin' do. And then, holy shit!
Shadow, what are you doing?
Being a badass. What do you think, man? In a way that, like, the Bio Lizard was actually called Project Shadow. Well, right? Because there's the picture of the Bio Lizard in, like, that thing Rouge holds. So, I mean, can you make that argument that he's also named Shadow too, instead of the Bio Lizard? So it's like Shadow versus Shadow. That's so... Anyways. So, this fight's kind of like... I'm glad it's actually not the final fight, because it's sometimes really pathetically easy, and sometimes it's just really cheap. Yeah. Yeah, but... I mean, yeah. Yeah. That's how you beat him. Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense, though. He is the prototype of the ultimate life form. But it's weird because why would you go from a giant lizard to a hedgehog? Like, I think an ultimate weapon would actually fit better as a giant lizard, you know? And then, like, he absorbed the Chaos Emerald and, like, transform into, like, some mutant dragon thing. Eh? See? That makes sense, right, guys? He would be like the Bio Dragon. Oh shit, yeah, I'm not doing a very good job on this fight. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, once again, that's what I mean though. That sometimes, like, this boss is, like, really easy, and sometimes it's just, yeah. Yeah, it was also because I haven't played this fight in a while, too. I know, that's no excuses. This is supposed to be a pretty good, decent gameplay channel, not a fucking, like, casual only channel. God. God, man. I thought this channel strived for good gameplay. I don't care about the commentary, okay? I don't care if my commentary is crap. I just want to make sure the gameplay is good and, like, up to standards. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's, like, the stupid creed that I lived by for some time, actually. I still kind of, like, live by that too. As long as the gameplay looks good, though, I'm kind of okay with how things turn out, which is kind of like what you shouldn't be doing. But hey, I mean, oh shit. Ooh, that was close. He almost had hedgehog. He almost got a bite out of a hedgehog right there. I wonder, you know, honestly, I wonder what hedgehog would taste like. Probably not very meaty and very spiky, you know what I'm saying? Once again on Sonic X though, because I don't know why I'm bringing up Sonic X so much in this episode. But oh whoa, that was weird. But one thing I actually did like about Sonic X is that in the Bio Lizard fight, he actually summoned those pink balls right there. But like, if I remember correctly, Shadow doesn't really, he does bounce off them once though, and then he uses Chaos Spear to, like, just fucking rape the Bio Lizard like it was nothing, dude. Like, yeah, Shadow's the god of Sonic X. Excuse me. Yeah, it's kind of disgusting because Shadow's supposed to be, like, well, supposedly just as strong as Sonic though. But if we're led to believe that if he just takes off his power rings, he's probably the strongest character in the game, or the strongest character in the series, which I'm sure it's probably the case though. It would make sense, honestly. It would honestly would just make sense. Oh shit. Oh yeah, this bit's like, yeah, once again, this goes into the part that this fight can be really really easy or really finicky. But I somehow, yeah, I'm surprised I actually didn't get hit there. Well, anyways, I'll take it. I got hit once, but I don't care.
Get out, you ugly prototype.
That puts the C in cheesy right there. Okay, now, would you believe me if I told you that this cutscene was not only, like, in 4.3 aspect ratio, but it's also, like, super dark? I actually kind of tried to make it, like, not as bad, but it still looks pretty dark, you know what I'm saying? That was probably the best I could do, honestly. Because, like, if I made it any more brighter, I think it would mess up the text. Yeah, I mean, I know, fucking stupid, dude. It's like, yeah, in Last Story particularly, yeah, it looks like they didn't give a shit. It really felt like they didn't give a shit. And then somehow he can do it too, which is like, wow, really? It's like, wow, even a lizard can use chaos control? That's fucking bullshit. Cause like, it would make sense that only the hedgehogs could do it though, but like, it's kind of dumb that even that's, oh, I mean, if that stupid fat lizard can do it, anyone can do it, right? Literally. Oh, yeah, it's the most infamous scene in Sonic history. I think we all know why, though. And unfortunately, Knuckles just is like, wow. You haven't seen Sonic? Sonic's been doing this for like 10 years, man. How do you, like, now the cutscene's normal. What the fuck, man? No, F you, Sega, seriously. Okay, now, here they come. It's a masturbation contest, so let's see who jerks it off faster. So, oh, it's a tight race, Whoa, they're going faster, Holy shit, I can barely see their hands moving. Yeah. Oh, yeah, anyways, yeah, it's, I mean, God, it's just, you can't unsee that once you see it, you know? I like how it's so cheesy, too. It's so cheesy with the freaking transformation. But anyways. Just listen. Just listen. This is, to me, it's still one of the greatest final boss themes in Sonic history. Live and learn. Like, I love how in the whole game, it's literally they just throw you like 4 different remixes of 4 different instrumental versions of Live and Learn, and then they save it for the end. It's great. It's worse than Secret Ring that they play that, you know, let the 7 rings in hand. They play that song like literally everywhere, and it's not like in this game or like in Black Knight or Heroes where it was like completely different, or they just saved it for the end. I think it has a bigger impact, and it just makes it more memorable, I guess. But anyways, on the subject of Sonic X, in the Japanese version, they actually played Live and Learn as once Sonic and Shadow are dealing the final hit. It's so good, and I was just like, yes, this is amazing. And then fucking 4 kids decided to replace it with really shitty music, like really shitty music. I don't understand, like, why you would do that. Live and Learn doesn't have copyrights. You can use it. Jesus, man. Maybe they were trying to avoid copyright infringement, but yeah, it's just, wow, why would you like piss off a bunch of people that, like, seriously? Well, I guess they probably didn't expect kids to actually have played SA2 at that point, maybe. Tangle you up inside. Yeah. Ew. Yeah, but, I mean, David Humphrey does the best and the worst lines. I guess maybe the cheesiest and sometimes the most badass lines. And you know, BioLizard had that cannon speared right off his asshole, and then he's about to fall right out. That's gross, man. Why would you have that kind of fetish? Seriously. Yeah, at least the final cutscene is not in 4.3 aspect ratio. God bless. Maybe they had problems actually making the cutscenes into like 16.9, maybe. Maybe that's why it's like it's so shit. Yeah, just watch.
Now, Shadow. Chaos control.
Why is it like that? Seriously, why is it just a giant ball of yellow? Oh.
Maria, this is what you wanted, right? This is my promise I made to you.
See, now, perfect. Now, oh shit, why is that cutscene? Yeah, wait a minute. That cutscene in 4.3 aspect ratio. Better fix that in a second. Oh yeah, I didn't fix that. Oh, my bad. Oh well, you'll see it in the video. Yeah, damn it, I can't believe I forgot to fix that. The Muslims are like, oh, God bless. Yeah, it also kind of begs the question, you know, Shadow falls to Earth, but yet Sonic doesn't.
Where is Shadow?
Well, I'm gonna make the argument that like Shadow sacrificed more power, and like he put more. Maybe he put like more effort into Sonic, but it's like, wow, Sonic doesn't give 100%. Well, what is this bullcrap?
The revenge on all those who live here on Earth?
I guess so, but you can also make the argument that like Shadow doesn't have a much Chaos Emerald experience as opposed to Sonic.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess you're right.
As a child, I looked
Hello, I've always loved. Yeah, and then the last, once again on the subject of last story, it concludes it. Like it concludes the story. Like yeah, everyone kind of just looks back and thinks about things, and it does big questions. You know, like did Gerald really want revenge on the world for taking Maria's life? Maybe.
We all did it together.
Yeah, that's true. We did. Yeah, I'll let it through this one time. I'm not a fan of Cheaty, but hey. Yeah, and once again, last moment, enjoy it while you can. Just yeah, and then the fucking Rouge and Shadow Rouge and Shadow just go off the cliff. Yeah, that doesn't really last long, to be honest.
It'll all work out. You'll see.
If you say so.
created the ultimate life form.
What's the matter, Sonic?
Oh, it's nothing. Come on, let's go home. To the planet as cool and blue as me.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. This is also a really great line too.
Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, see? Like, oh my god, dude. I also miss the voice acting of this game, too. The voice acting in this game was also really, really good. Oop. Just some random window popped up. I don't know what that was about. But anyways. Yeah, I mean, okay. Final thoughts. I only got 2 minutes anyway. That's enough time. But, like, SA2, after replaying it, I do enjoy it for what it is, though. Despite the bitching and complaining of the treasure hunting levels. The mech levels are kind of just like meh. But the speed levels are just, you know, they're just fun. They're just the way they play out, the level design, it's fun. It's and everything. But like, yeah, just like every time they re-release SA2, well, all two of them, all two of them. I think Battle was probably like the better port actually. Yeah, I would say that actually, because this version, just the fact that you re-release the game, most of the cutscenes are in 16.9, but then half of them are in 4.3, so it's like, what? It's like, you had problems converting it, or like, you were just too lazy to just fix it. Like, come on, guys. Well, I mean, I like SA2 for what it is. It's still a really fun game. I still recommend it. Probably would still be on my, like, if I made like a top 5 Sonic games, I probably would say that. Like, I would probably put SA2 like somewhere on there, or you know, top 10 maybe. No, SA2 is guaranteed top 5, top 10, or it's one of those. I'm not sure though, cause you know, most Sonic games nowadays are kind of just putting me like on the fence, or like I'm not sure where to put it. Yeah. Well, I mean, SA2 is still fun. It has a few control issues, but it's still great for what it is. And there you go. Original game, Sonic Team, and Sega. Back when they were good and they knew what they were doing. And nowadays it's just like, oh, whatever, dude. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for me on Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Thank you for watching. And next time will actually be... I actually don't know what's actually going to come next.